I know we talk about UK football and basketball on this podcast, but tonight I have to give a very special shout out to a certain officer in the Richmond Police Department. I'm Chris Adams. This is the Chris Adams podcast where I give it to you point blank. Could you please hit the like button, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to me over on YouTube, follow me on X, and join my Facebook group. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. I love the police force. I always have. I always supported the police force. I almost went to the police academy myself. I have several friends on the police force. I have first cousins who were Marines, and they're on the police force. Grant County, I have two actually, first cousins. Back during COVID, you know, when all the cops were thinking about going on strike and everybody, all that stuff was ramped up, I supported the police. Like I said, I have really good friends. Used to lift weights with buddies that are currently in the Richmond Police Department, okay? Love the Richmond Police Force. Love all of our Richmond cops. Love the city of Richmond. I've supported... Back when Officer Ellis, I wore stuff, supported that, raised money ad nauseum. I have several pictures of me lifting weights with police, supporting them. And I've made it clear. I've made several posts how much I support the police and all that stuff, okay? So that being said, I just want to make it 110% clear how much I respect officers and everything you guys do. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so I had to do this video. I worked a long shift today, very hard, tired. Normally I'd be in bed right now, but I had to do this video to give this officer the credit he deserves. My wife worked very hard today. We're a very hard-working family, you know. Not in any trouble, no drugs or anything like that. My 27-year-old bonus daughter works very hard too. She worked her first job today at the eye doctor, and she came home in the 45 minutes she has in between jobs, and she come home and got ready and left. Well, she had a flat tire. She was upset. You know how girls are. She was upset, crying. She had a flat tire. So my wife went to her and she borrowed my wife's car. So when she left to go her second job, bartender at Champions, as many of you know and love her, everybody loves her, never been in trouble in her entire life, never had a speeding ticket in her entire life, 27 years old. So she gets pulled over by a younger cop in the Richmond Police Department on Duncannon around 5:30 p.m. Not only did he get her for speed, and I got to thank the guy. I got to thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. My wife told me not to mention your name. I was going to give you the credit that you deserve. Please get in contact with me so I can give you the due credit that you deserve and the rightful credit. I would love to say thank you. So not only did he give my daughter a speeding ticket, he gave her a lecture. So she's crying when she got to her second job. She's there right now still. Works about, let's see, you all know Jessica. You all know her. Sometimes works 9-10 hours on her first job, 6-7 on her second job, doing everything she possibly can to make ends meet. So she's crying, you know. This same cop, I know him. Because when he graduated from the academy, him and his buddies came to Champions to celebrate. That's when I was over security at Champions. Now, we won't talk about how they acted that night, okay? We won't talk about that and what could have happened. He probably don't even remember it, but I'm such a fan of his. I made sure that she got home that night. I made sure that she got home that night. Same cop. Same exact one. Came to Champions, and let's just say, I'll leave it at that. So you got home that night, and I'm just so thankful, because if that hadn't happened, you wouldn't have been around to discipline my daughter today. I want to thank you for that from the bottom of my heart. We didn't do good enough job raising her. Thank you for putting her in her place today. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the Chris Adams Podcast, right here in Richmond, Kentucky. All those years of supporting the police and all that stuff, it's really paid off. Thank you so much for putting my daughter in her place today. And telling her, you need to slow down and stuff like that. She drives like a granny. Drives like a granny. She borrowed my wife's car. It's a little newer. The pedal's a little different. She's upset. 70 and a 55. I want to thank you. I'm not saying your name. To the captain of the Richmond Police Department. I know you're busy, and I respect you. Please get in touch with me, and we can give this officer a accommodation live on this podcast. Thank you so much for putting my daughter in her place and making her such a better person. She needs to be better disciplined. 27 years old, never been in trouble in her entire life, works 2 jobs. Everybody loves her. Everybody loves her. I don't know anybody that dislikes her. And I just want to thank you for giving her first speeding ticket in her entire life and putting her in her place. Everybody have a great night. God bless. Thank you to the officer of the Richmond Police Department.